mysteries uncovered. I looked inside of me and finally discovered your miracle that I long for.
So we're really excited about the release of our new CD. It's been an awesome experience, and kind of we're reflecting back on how the songs were birthed and where they came from. And but most people probably don't know about a lot of songs that are written as they're born out of experiences that the songwriters kind of go through. And Miracle, which is the kind of featured song, it's what the album is named after, is one of those songs that was born out of a time of real adversity in my life. About 4 years ago, everything that could go wrong in my life went wrong. It seemed like all at once. It began with the economy having a downturn in our nation and how it began to affect our ministry. In almost inside of 3 months, we experienced $1 million drop in our budget, which was like a quarter of our budget. Offering and givings were down because obviously people were struggling and people couldn't afford to put their kids in our school anymore, so the budget in the school really, the bottom dropped out of it. And when you have 76 people on staff at the time and you lose a quarter of your budget, as the person kind of who's responsible for all these people, you feel this real weight on you because you don't want to lay people off. These are people that you love, that you care about. They have families, they have children, and so you carry that weight around trying to figure out how can you make it work when you lost a quarter of your budget. And then to make matters even worse, I had started a business with my best friend, and a couple months into the business I found out right at the same time that he had stolen hundreds of thousands of dollars from the business, and he had bankrupted the business, and sadly he pushed me to the point of personal bankruptcy as well because I was the guarantor of all the business loans, millions of dollars in business loans. And so here I am, and I'm thinking I'm going to lose everything. I think that my ministry and the church is going to implode. I'm thinking that my personal finances and my personal life is going to implode. And so night after night, I'm basically in the spare bedroom in our home because I can't sleep and I don't want to keep my wife up. And I'm crying out to God, and if I got an hour's sleep for that 3-month period, it would have been a lot. Crying out to God, just saying, God, you need to intervene, you need to do something, and God's not saying anything. Until finally one night, I started pretty much begging him and saying, God, you know, I need you to do a miracle. And I heard God speak to me in an audible voice for the second time that I've ever heard him speak that way in my life. And he said, I'm the miracle that you long for. I'm the miracle that you need. And it was through that I penned the lyrics to the song Miracle. And we want to really encourage you. You know, good things can come out of tough times, and this is one of those things, a song that just encourages me and hope it encourages you. Remember, God really is the miracle that you need.